What is going on guys, MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the P-Bandai high-grade Black Rider from Gundam Battle Operation Code Fairy. The third prototype of Project Pale Rider, this is the rider of Famine who carries scales on its back and specializes in electronic warfare. As you may well expect, this kit is based on the high-grade Pale Rider, so it does share a lot of the parts from it. As a result, only 3 of the 7 runners are brand new. And since this kit isn't necessarily a massive retool, the build is virtually identical to the Pale Rider as well, with the head, backpack, and steelyard equipment offering the most freshness. And you also have to consider the sticker hell that you're going to put yourself through. Otherwise, it's a simple and clear-cut build. However, the black color scheme does mean that this kit can easily mark if the pieces aren't cut out carefully, so do keep that in mind. But honestly, could Bandai have at least included more information in the manual instead of making do with that one paragraph beside the box? It doesn't help for the people who want to know more about this thing other than it appeared in Code Fairy and has a pair of scales known as steelyard. Now, forgive that I swapped to the white background, though I should have said that beforehand, lest I lose the full kit in plain sight again. It took me a year to find the Urban Ground Gundam from doing that, and that thing uses charcoal in a light brown frame instead of just pure black. But anyways, this is the Black Rider fully assembled without stickers, and honestly, it doesn't look too bad. Black and red always go hand in hand, and it's no exception here. So frankly, you can kinda get away with displaying it just as it is, with the stickers for the mode of the sensors that you're going for. But frankly, it looks bland compared to the finished product after looking at that for so long. So let's see what the Black Rider is supposed to look like. With all the stickers applied for the normal mode, it does look more spruced up. They help break up the monotony of the black and enriches the overall color scheme. But counting them down, you do have 7 stickers for the cheek sensors and red for the fins and the back of the head, 2 for the clavicle sensors, 2 for the red on the shoulders, 6 for the grey and the red of the skirts, none on the legs thankfully, the red for the backpack fin, and everything that is not black on the steelyard discs, 10 each, which is 38 out of 68 stickers excluding the ones on the weapons. There are extra stickers for the chest, crotch, and leg vents if you want to build it in the Themis mode, which does add insult to injury. However, the Black Dog and Earth Federation Space Force decals do look nice if you want to apply them. Apart from the horrifying sticker amount, there are seam lines on the arms that you might want to clean up. But otherwise, proportions are fine, color choices are correct, and the only thing that needs painting is the visor sensors as there is no stickers for them. But I do like how it evokes a more mysterious theme and kind of functions like the masks of Char clones, and the steelyard equipment designed after the scales of the biblical Black Rider, with Themis named after the Greek goddess of justice to hammer that reference home. Overall, this 13cm tall kit has a good looking base, only at the cost of heavy makeup. Still, could be worse. For articulation, head is on an unrestricted double polycap ball joint, so it can look anywhere it needs to. The arms can swing back on their polycap, as well as roll and rotate in their sockets, and go out perpendicularly to the body. There is a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows not limited by the forearm equipment, and ball jointed wrists. There is practically no crunches in the abdomen, but the waist can rotate all the way. Front and side skirts move, while the rear skirt is stationary as usual. The legs can swivel laterally, as well as do the funky dance. The front and backwards kicks are decent, while they are a smidge off the full side splits. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, swiveling ankle guards, and multi-jointed feet with an alright range of movement. Finally, the steelyard discs can swivel vertically and horizontally at the base, and swivel with a lower hinge, as well as rotate and pivot at the disc, while they can rotate on their own. Altogether, the articulation of the Black Rider is pretty good and integrity is solid, apart from the steelyard discs as the pegs do wear thin after a while, so do keep an eye out for that. Accessories begin with the standard holding hands, nothing new or additional. As for weapons, the stun anchor can be fired out with the included wire. You simply plug the wire into the anchor and the housing unit itself, and the weapon holds itself up rather well. Speaking of which, there is a pair of extended hydraulics included for the steelyard so as to display them in their extended form. Not sure what for, but I'm guessing it's to increase the range and show everyone where you are. As for handheld weapons, the rail cannon comes with a blue sticker for the scope, but is otherwise in plain grey. The main handle can move to adjust the angle, but poses no weight issues otherwise. It may cause collisions with the Steelyard, however. Finally, the signature heat daggers come in all black with a massive red sticker for the blades. They look fine but are literally rough around the edges because of the stickers. Otherwise, they are a standard pair of dual daggers that are perfect for assassinating targets in stealth. If you don't want to use them, there is a pair of clips on the side skirts for secure storage. Apart from the leftover stickers, you get everything minus the visor to convert this kit back to the original Pale Rider, into a form that I would like to call the Eco Rider. So if you don't like something about the Black Rider, you can mix and match with the original. Okay, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. This thing is sticker hell, and that's one of the things I struggle with this kit, and I know that there are people out there who don't just say c'est la vie to this kind of stuff. But if you can look past that, this kit is a solid suit yourself. The fundamental build of the Pale Rider lends this kit good mobility and structural rigidity, and all the accessories function as they should with next to no problems. Plus, black and red are made for each other, and that visor is definitely cooler than the Asus router. Still, the writing of this design feels like a half-baked way to fill in the blanks for Project Pale Rider, but hey, at least it looks cooler than its sister unit while doing so. And that's all for me. Thank you all for watching, drop a like and comment if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.